Happy New Year, everybody. This is Stefan, and this is a brand new Runescape series. Gonna see how this video does. If it does well, I'll bring out more. We're gonna start with a AFK Vindicta guide first. This is assuming you have essentially magic. You're gonna be using tank mage gear, anime dead, crypt bloom. If you have either sea singers or primeval, you can also get away with that as well. I don't recommend using anything because Ganodermic is going to get you killed more often than you would like. So, disclaimer, this is my guide of how I AFK Vindy. I'm sure there are other guides out there, and just for the rest of the series as well. This is just how I do it. There's other ways to obviously go about PVMing. You can either be a sweat, you could have a nice AFK time, you can have a nice chill time. I'm just going to try to get the boss killed. I don't care how long it takes or how much damage I do. I just really want the drop. So all my kills in this video, they average around maybe like a minute. And a minute is fine for me. I'm not going to try to get 30-second kills on this guy. I'm AFKing, right? So with that out of the way, my recommended requirements are on the screen. Bring anime dead. You're going to be using Insight Fear, you're going to be using Crypt Bloom, or if you have Sea Singers or Primeval, bring that as well. I don't recommend bringing Ganodermic. Ganodermic is going to get you killed. Trust me, I tried it when testing out gear for this video. It was not worth it at all. Penance Powder or Penance Aura. If you are using a Penance Powder, then you can just use something like Vampirism. Potion Reservoir for overloads, really good. Book of One, familiar should be Ripper Demon as well. So this is a kill in real time. Overload is on, Soul Split is on, Penance Powder, Insight Fear, one book, and Vampirism Aura is on. So all that combined with my Revolution bar, I'm essentially like a truck. So Sunshine into Tsunami. Tsunami gives me the crit chance that I need to do my damage. Ripper Demon helps me out as well because it's 5% extra damage to really speed up the kill and get really more kills per hour. So you see already under 30 seconds and the boss is already under 100k HP. Keep DPSing down and essentially go from basics to thresholds and essentially just repeating that all the way through. I shouldn't have a second Tsunami or anything that comes up during this kill. But the boss is dead under a minute, so who cares? Once you kill it, you just wait for it to respawn and just keep repeating. You never run out of prayer due to your penance powders being up, and your potion reservoir will do your overloads for you. And this kill here is an example of what will happen if your Insight Fear drops. And I found this essentially to always end up killing you. So that's kind of why I'm showing you guys how fast it can happen. So Vindy spawns and my Insight Fear is not up. I do have overloads on and I do have essentially everything else on minus Insight Fear. So you can see already how I'm already kind of getting destroyed here. Anything over the 324 damage essentially I'm taking, and yes, that's quite a lot. So right now I'm full HP, but as soon as this magic damage comes down from the smoke, it's kind of when I kind of get beat up a little bit. So you can see my HP is already kind of dwindling down, and I'm already kind of under 6k HP, and it's progressively getting worse. So at this point, I took over. I'm gonna manually cast Insight Fear. I don't really have to eat a food at this point per se, but it can help to pop Excalibur to make sure you don't die. And within a couple of seconds I can recoup from this. If I'm paying attention, I can always eat a shark or whatever, but essentially I saved myself from a near-death experience. But yeah, this is essentially what not to do. Don't let your Insight Fear run out. Set a timer, make sure it never drops. Okay, so this is the kill that I said I was going to show of me doing Vindy with Ganodermic. It is not fun, I'll be quite honest with you. In my opinion, you take far too much damage just because of the level difference between the Ganodermic. My Gana also isn't perked out. I just kind of use whatever was in my bank. So it probably is better if you have something maybe more efficient, but I wouldn't recommend it still, just because you take a lot of unnecessary damage, essentially making it semi AFK and not full AFK. Another tip that you can use if you don't want to bring a Ripper Demon, you can use a legendary pet such as a Prime Colossus that gives you a couple different bonuses, such as essentially picking up your boss drops for you, or even sending items to the bank for you. So if you ever do get a drop from Vindy, you don't want to keep it in your inventory, you can just bank it using the Prime Colossus and just move on with your day. Anyway, that's my Vindy guide, my AFK Vindy guide, that is. If you guys liked it, give me a thumbs up. I'll try to make some more guides in the future. Potentially next is going to be Hellweir. It's going to be similar format, probably the same exact steps, if not less. So if you guys enjoyed, give me a thumbs up. Catch you guys in the next one.